Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are reviewing It. Yes, It is a movie that I have never seen. I think it came out in 2016, maybe, around there. I can't believe I've never seen this film. I picked this up on a Blu-ray hunt recently, so if you did miss that, please go and check out. I literally do Blu-ray hunts every week, so if you're interested in that type of thing, then please subscribe and you'll see them. But It is a movie I've never seen, and I'm not really good at horrors. Like, I'm right off the bat, I'm terrible at horror movies. I'm awfully scared of them, like the thought of it anyway. And then when I'm actually watching the film, it's like, I guess, funny. I just laugh. And I did that in this film as well. For reference as well, I did pick up the HMV exclusive slipcovers that you've got here, but then inside you've got the original normal cover. So I like getting these. These are really nice. This, though, has gone to one of my favourite horror films, I've got to say. I thought it was brilliantly done. The movie does star Jaden Libera as well as Bill Skarsgård, and I think they were great. They were young actors at the time that this movie was getting, I guess, filmed, and I think they did fantastic. There was also great young cast. My girlfriend said it was very similar to like The Goonies, which is a film I've never seen, going to eventually, but it was similar to that type of vibe. And I think some of the scares were jump scares, but they were well executed from a, I guess, visual effects point of view. There was also a good element of the music. The music was creepy enough, but also iconic in a way that you could tell it was it. Like, I could probably listen to the soundtrack now and understand and know that it was it, which to me, that's when like the score and the music does good, is when it's recognizable, when you're just listening to it without any, like, obviously visual stuff on the screen. I want to spend some time talking about the main character though, which is It, I guess that's what they call him. Like, we need to find It. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård was really creepy. The laugh, everything. It was like a perfect casting choice. Before even knowing much about the film, like, I've seen his like casting video, which has like gone online on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook and all that, and TikTok. And I've seen that multiple times, and it's very much just as creepy in the film. There is some like funny bits, which when like the clown goes really mental and just like goes like towards people, but just like just like shakes his legs and shakes his hands, that type of stuff I just laugh at. So I can see why people and how people would be scared at that, but for me, I just wasn't. I just find that type of stuff hilarious, and this had that type of stuff going for it. Just looking here, like, the budget of this film was $35 million, which is really, really inexpensive, but horrors don't tend to have much budget anyway, from my knowledge. And it actually returned $701 million, hence why there is a sequel, which I will be reviewing very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. When I think about negatives, I will just talk about the pacing of the film. There was one point in the film where it was about an hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes in. I can't remember how long exactly, but me and my girlfriend were adamant that it's like the end of the film. Like, this is gonna, it's like the end. And then we pressed the status on like the Blu-ray player, and it was like another 40 odd minutes to play. Like, it felt like it was like finishing. So for me, the pacing of the movie is way off. Like, they made it seem like it was going to end, and then it wasn't. So if you was in the cinema, you was probably thinking, oh, here we go, they're wrapping this up now. And obviously when you're watching a film, you don't want to be distracted by like it feeling like the end, and then you're like waiting for the movie to end. You kind of want it just to end naturally, you know, not be too quick, but also not be too slow. And I felt like this was a little bit too slow. So yeah, I feel like that could have been done better, like pacing of the movie, which you could then argue is the script potentially. But yeah, it was a little bit slow in between, which made you feel like it was going to finish. There was also some, I think they could have done some better work on the set. You could tell some of the set was green screened, especially when they were like underground in the well underneath the house. That did seem to be a bit green screened. I think I could see some green reflections like on some glass like that was there and stuff, and the reflections, it just didn't seem to be fine-tuned enough for me. Like, that's maybe just my eyes and just something I noticed, but I did notice that. And yeah, I thought that was my only nitpicks with the movie. Rating this movie though, I'm going to say it was a 7 out of 10 for me. It was high. It's one that I'm going to welcome to add to my collection, and one that I am excited to check out the sequel of. I know many people prefer the first one to the second movie, but I'm excited to see the second movie because it's a very, very good, like, I guess, how they left this film, and then like the plot of the next film is obviously them going back when they're older. It just seems to be like a good sequel, you know what I mean? I'm excited to see it. It's a star-studded cast, so stay tuned for that review. But there you go, guys. There is my review of It. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.